live on YouTube, live on Amazon, or we will be live on Amazon in the very near future. Let me just do some buttons up, start to look my best. We're just waiting for the stream to kick in on Amazon, and here we go. We're now kicked in on Amazon, so we just want to make sure that everything is working and good to go. Good morning. My name is Nick Wood. I'm live in the UK with another session of Learn and Earn. If you're watching on Amazon, thank you. Please do follow me. There's a little follow button down in the bottom corner, which would be great if you could do that. That'd be amazing. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, then please do come over and join me on Amazon, nickwood.live. Type that into your URL and you will be transported magically over to my Amazon page where the video is playing. Click on that video and you can see it in all its full glory. And this is what we're doing. We are here to share with you what I use for my live streaming. I get thousands of live stream views a day. So I wanted to share with you the kit that I use and how to become a better live streamer. We go from certain little levels. We always start off, if you've started off live streaming in the past, you probably started off either on your phone or using your Mac or your laptop or your PC, where you've got a built-in camera and mic, and that's all you need to get going. Really, that is the truth. But one of the first things that you will probably want to do is you'll probably want to upgrade your audio, because this might sound counterintuitive, but people will forgive bad video if you've got good audio. And particularly here on Amazon, what happens is that people will come onto Amazon, they'll have a look at the products in the carousel while you're live streaming, click on those products. Like, as example, I'm highlighting right now, I'm going to highlight the beautiful, my Blue Yeti microphone. So that is highlighted in the carousel. And so what you can do is from that carousel, that will take you to the Blue Yeti, where you can see all the details, all the information about it, whilst I'm talking about what I love about the Blue Yeti and how I work it. And so, you're going to be off on a different page, but you'll still be listening to me. And that is why audio might sound counterintuitive, but that's why upgrading your audio will be a best first step than upgrading your video. But we'll come to that as well. So if you're upgrading your audio, I think this is probably, in my mind, the best microphone on the market right now, has been for many years now, and that is the Blue Yeti microphone. Here it is in all its glory. It's in the carousel at an amazing discount. It is under $100. It is $99.74. A strange little price tag, but yeah, under $100 for this microphone. It is a beautiful work of art. If it hasn't won an award, it should do, because it is very aesthetically pleasing. Very much so. What can I say about it? It comes with a great solid stand that I put on my table, and I just talk through it pretty much. Not right in front of me, I just talk to the side of it. My table actually has a rubber mat on it, so that if you don't have a rubber mat, sometimes you can have if you touch the table or bounce, then it can knock, and the Yeti will pick it up. Very, very good and powerful microphone. Now, you can plug it in just a USB socket, USB into the back of the laptop, Mac or PC. And as you can see here, you've got this little dial at the back here, and this is a 4-directional microphone. So what I'd use right now, this is set at cardioid, which means it is one directional, just going to pick up me. So it's as I say, it's just picking up my voice, my direction. We can flip it around. You can have bi-directional. So if I was interviewing someone from across the desk, then it would pick up my voice and their voice. And I'll try and demonstrate this in a shoppable video, because at the moment I've got some software on called Crisp, which takes out all the background noise, because it's quite noisy here at times. But when it's less noisy, I can do a demonstration, show you how that works. And then another section, we can have it as a global mic, and that basically picks up everything. So if I had my niece and her band, the Mystic Keto band, and I wanted to record them, then I would use that to record them. And also, it is also then a bi-directional mic as well, so stereo. And so I could walk from one side of the room to the other, and it would your audio would go from your left speaker to your right speaker. So those are the 4 different settings that you can have it on. Also, you can there's a gain switch here as well. So what that does is that will increase the reach of the microphone. So it's set fairly low. If I increased it, then that would pick up more of the ambient background noise. So I've got the gain fairly low because I want it just to pick up my voice. On the other side here, we have the mute button and the volume button. The mute button does what it says. If you want to stop people hearing your voice, then hit that mute button. The volume is you have a connector underneath the microphone where you can plug in headphones so you can hear yourself, and that is a volume switch for those headphones. You also have a nice screw mount in the bottom there as well. So where I have it on my desktop mount, you can actually have it screwed into other tripod or other mounts that can have it how you like. Now it doesn't come with these mouth guards, but they are in the carousel as well. I think you should have one just to again keep out some of the popping that sometimes you make, the sounds you make. And yeah, when I use it, I don't speak directly into it like that. I speak past it and it picks up my voice, and it works really well. It is a beautiful thing. You can have these little elements at the side here where you can lock it in place, but you can have it in different parts, and you can have it in different parts there. You can have it in different positions. So that is the Blue Yeti microphone. I say it is an amazing piece of kit for under $100, $99.74 today on that carousel. Absolutely brilliant. It's a thing of great beauty. If I've been out and about and doing presentations in different places, people just ignore me. They just go straight for the microphone and say, "Oh my God, what an amazing looking microphone!" And it is absolutely an iconic shape and design. So hopefully it has won awards. I really must look it up on Google, see what awards it might have won. I'm sure it must have won some for some lucky man. It should be in a museum as a work of art. And microphones, good microphones will last you for a very long time. I was lucky enough to have a trip. We basically blagged our way into Abbey Road recording studios a couple of years ago, where the Beatles made their famous albums, and Oasis and Adele recorded there. And yeah, basically we were looking to put on an event, and we just wondered what the price would be to hire out one of the studios and host it there. And they actually gave us a tour. And one of the things they showed us was Studio 2, which was the very famous one where the Beatles recorded all their stuff. And it's so funny, they still have the microphones that they were using back in the 60s and 70s. They're still there, still using to this day. They're that good. And also, it was really interesting. We saw a piano which had a cigarette burn. Apparently, John Lennon had put his cigarette down on and caused that burn. Pink Floyd had recorded Dark Side of the Moon, I think, in that studio. And we saw the big grand piano that Adele recorded Skyfall on. So it's very interesting. But there was a little diversion, a little story there about microphones. So it's for $99.74. You might never want to buy another microphone again. It'll keep you in good stead, that's for sure. And you can do, as I say, plenty with it, multi-directional, lots of things that you can do with that microphone. So please do check that out in the carousel. And I say right now it is on a discount. It is normally $130, but it's 23% off to bring it down to under $100, $99.74. absolute must have. So guys, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, this is predominantly a Amazon live stream, so come on over to Amazon, hit nickwood.live, and that will take you over to the Amazon page, and that way you can see the video and the live stream there. And if you've got any comments, please do let us know your comments. So I'm just going to pop a comment in Amazon, just saying hi guys, thanks for watching. Hope you like the equipment. I got, for some reason I put Loke, which is not so good. So I've just got to change that. Oh, doesn't like it. Let me just go put that, change that again. Hope you like the equipment. EQ, and that's better. Cool. So that starts a conversation over in Amazon. So welcome, Amazon viewers. And that was the first one I was talking about, was upgrading your audio with the Blue Yeti microphone. An absolutely amazing piece of kit. I absolutely love it. Now, another thing that's really important when you're live streaming is lighting. And at the moment I've got a little ring light in there, so that's all good to see, and that's just sitting across the room for me, but at the back you can see I've got a green screen and a frame, and this is in the carousel. This is part of a lighting kit that I use, particularly if I'm going to be moving around. I used it very successfully when doing some video for service departments in London. I was moving it around. They come in 2 big bags, and I was moving it around between Chelsea and the city. So I was Chelsea in one part, and then had to go over on the tube to St Paul's Cathedral and then Monument, and taking videos inside, the internal video shots of service departments. So it worked really well. You can pull out the lights. They are a set, so you can see part of the set here is the green screen and the frame, but the other parts of the set are some great umbrella lights and 2 amazing boxed diffuser lights as well. They're really good, and you can have them, they're all on, you can have them on stands, or you can have them on the floor. Basically, you want diffused light, so you can have I mean, I could try and get rid of that, but I've just got a circle light, so yeah, you can use all of those, and they're brilliant. Now I've had that for a couple of years, and I still haven't, even though I bought spare bulbs, I still haven't had to use the bulbs, because they've never run out, and absolutely brilliant. So you can do all sorts of things with lighting. It's one of those things that you can control. Now I'm in a room which has got a window. It's dark here because it's early in the morning. It's only 7:20, so it's still dark here in the UK. But as the sun rises, the sun comes through that window and casts the light right across my backdrop. And so I use the lights to actually then equalize that green screen, and that way I can put different backgrounds on. Let me give you an example of that. This is what I love using. This is software called B.live, and if you want to use it and have a discount on it, then just give me a message and I shall get back to you. But yeah, I can show you. There you go. So that is so I've got the non-green screen, and then I've got the green screen. So I can allow me to drop in the back. If I go down that, Amazon live stream influencer, and it's really important to have. This is the thing. It's really important to have a green screen behind you, because that way all your fingers here in the green screen. So it's not just a case of dropping a background. You really do want that green screen behind you. I mean, I'll talk to you about the cameras that I'm using, the webcam that I'm using. That'll maybe just mute that. It might be coming over as an echo. And when I'm talking about the webcams that I'm using, you will then see exactly how this green screen works. But yeah, you can do all sorts with a green screen. It's one of those things that once you've tried it, it's very difficult not to use all the time. It is so fun, but that I'm going to hide because we're raw here. That's the thing I want to try to show you. demonstrate all these things. So if you've got any questions about live streaming, how you become an Amazon live stream influencer, then do let me know in the chat. And as I say, if you're watching on Amazon, please do hit that little follow button down in the bottom left hand corner. If you want to know how to become an Amazon live stream influencer and come on, share what you know, share the products that you use every day and make money, then I have a weekly live Zoom training session which you can register for, nickwoodlive.com. That will take you to the registration page, and that is every Wednesday 2 p.m. UK time, which I believe is 9 a.m. Eastern. So it's not not beyond the wit of man to come over and join in, and that's basically I do a 15-minute teach, then it's a 30 minutes to 45 minutes Q&A, and that will get you started. So yeah, if you want to do that, then please do jump in. Limited, only 30 seats available every week, but it is live every week, so that'd be great to see you on there. I'm Nick Wood. I'm based in the UK, but I live stream on Amazon, on Amazon.com, so I get an amazing stateside audience, amongst other things. So anyway, guys, I say stateside audience, I also have people watching from India the other day, and all over the world, and Dubai. Someone was watching from the other day as well, and had a nice chat with them. Okay, next thing, when you're out and about, it's often a very good idea to get yourself a tripod. Now, the tripod I'm using is a Velbon. This one is actually a DF60, but its updated version is the Velbon Video Mate in the carousel. Now, I love these Velbon products. They are absolutely rock solid. They do so much. When you want out and about, you want your camera, your video particularly, to be still, and because you don't want any shake. And these tripods are superb. They're good, thick. You multi-directional. You can move them up and down. You can move them side to side. Everything locks in place. It extends up to about 6 foot. This one, just have to wind it up and down. Super easy wind mechanism there. Oops, put that down. Everything flips in well. Another locking nut to keep that lock in place. It also has, unlock that so I can show you, also comes with a spirit level guide there as well, so you can see, make sure that you are flat and you've got a good surface to work with. What I also like is it also has little pointy bits at the bottom as well. That's really good, particularly for outdoors. But these feet unscrew, so you don't have to. For indoors, you haven't got the pointy bit. You haven't got the pointy bit on your floor, ruining your floors. So that is, let's say, another excellent piece of kit. They are rock solid, and today that one is in the carousel right now for $119.95. Superb piece of kit. What I really like about it, another great feature, is it has a quick release device as well. It's on that side. So what you do is on your camera, I've got my camera to hand, but on the base of my camera, I have a locking, an attachment which comes with this, which screws into the base of the camera, and that then just makes this really simple. Pop it in there. You don't have to keep screwing it in and adjusting it. Just pop it in. It's rock solid, quick release, and you're good to go. It's absolutely, clever little things like that make all the difference, I have to say. So there you go. That is the tripod, and I'm going to put it down there. And you can have, that's a bigger tripod. I also use, and this is another Velbon product, but it's not actually in the carousel. But this was a little Velbon mini tripod as well, which I use for my phone a lot, particularly when I'm doing the Ketonic cooking show. Not sure if we got a cook-off today. I've not heard from Adair over in Australia. Normally on a Tuesday, we have the England-Australia cook-off, between myself and Adair Palmer. She lives on a houseboat, which makes life a little bit tricky. I live in a normal house, so I don't have the rocking of the sea like Adair does, and the risk that she might detach her moorings or she might end up on the beach was happened just before Christmas. So I'm not sure whether that will be happening today, but there will be a Ketonic cooking show later in the week, and that's where I'm able to share with you all my kitchen gadgets in the carousel. So I've got stand mixers, Nutri Ninja blenders, coffee makers, you name it. It's in that show. Lots of things that you can use, garlic crushers, a great many products. So looking forward to that on Friday. So that'll be the Ketonic cooking show. The reason it's keto is, if you don't know, sorry, I've got itchy nose. If you don't know, I lost about 4 stone last year, about 50 pounds, about 22 kilos, I think it was. In the space of a year, basically I went onto a keto lifestyle where basically all you do is you take out all the big carbs, so your pastas, your rice, potatoes, bread. I know my exact words were, "What the hell do I eat?" And replace them with pretty much more vegetables. But actually, there's so much you can eat on a keto diet. You don't actually miss the carbs, which is the crazy thing. I didn't realize there was so much you could eat. You can eat lots of meat. You can eat lots of dairy. All the things, cream, butter, nice stuff, eh? All that sort of thing you can eat on the keto diet. So I love that. But I'm going a little bit off topic. But yeah, so I do use a little mini tripod. So go check out the tripods in the carousel. And they are good. So I use those for my phone, using my phone as a camera. Okay, so next up in the carousel, these are great. These are my little earfun earbuds. Okay, I mean, you can get them in black or white. And what I love about these is that they are super fast charging. And I can't remember the last time I charged them. They seem to have a never-ending charge life. I believe that it's about 37.5 hours. But yeah, they seem to charge all the time. This is their carry case. They're in the carousel for a bargain. They are only $50, guys, $49.99. Super bargain. This is their carry case slash charger. So it just plugs in the bottom there, and it opens up, and you have your little earbuds. And when you open them, they flash blue, and they say Bluetooth connected. So it's instantly found my phone, and it's connected straight away. Now, when I first got these, I got these because I'd upgraded my iPhone to an iPhone 12 Pro, which I'll come to in a minute. And what they don't do these days is, in the old days, they used to give you a set of headphones to go with it. And back in the day, and it was, if you had the white headphones, you had a genuine Apple product. That's how you used to tell when they first came out. But times have moved on, and now earbuds are their own amazing devices. And so the Apple earbuds, I think, were about £150 in the shop. So I wasn't that keen on buying them straight away. But my niece, Holly, bless her, she was using these earfun earbuds and said, "Nick, try these. They're great." So I haven't bought these. I absolutely love them. They're amazing. I put them in. Well, first things first, before I put them in, they have these little ear collars. And when I first put them in, I was thinking, oh, why do they keep falling out when I was running? It's because I didn't have the right ones in. It comes with a bag of lots of different sizes ear covers. So you actually get the ear cover that fits your ear. And there's 4 different ones. I think you've got 4 or 5 choices. So chances are you're going to get ones which are going to fit beautifully, nice, tight, snug fit. If you've got any questions, guys, please do pop them in the chat and let us know what you want to answered. Basically, you slide them in your ears. Once I knew I had the right ones in, they were fine. Don't know what my camera's doing, going funny different colors. But yeah, and they go in your ears. First thing that's really noticeable is they reduce the background noise by about 80% just by putting them in, which is brilliant. And then when I play the music, it's got this great enhanced bass, so it feels like you've got a really good stereo in your ears. The other thing is super easy to use. You just tap them to answer calls. I know, we answer calls on our phones. Tap them again. You can move the volume up and down. Select what you want to listen to. You can have them independent. You don't have to have them both in. You can just have one in at a time. But when you do answer a call, and I use this because I do a lot of, I'm in a Facebook group, which is called the 90-day video challenge. And so we have to do a video every day for 90 days. And sometimes you can pre-record them, but you can also go just do a live stream video. And so just grab your phone, go into the Facebook group, got the earbuds on. I can just do a live stream. The audio quality is superb. And the reason for that is there's actually 4 microphones. There are 2 microphones in each earbud, which is really good for picking up your audio. These are probably some of the best earbuds for audio pickup, microphone pickup that are on the market. I can't find anything that is as good right now. And so yes, that's really good. So when you've got nice crystal clear voice for your calls, or if you're using your earbuds and you're doing a live stream when you're out and about, then these are really good. Absolutely fantastic. They do a great job. And guys, for $49.99, they are a big discount. Yeah, almost 30% off in the carousel, down to $49.99. Go give them a click. You see other earbuds as well, but these ones are my earbuds of choice. Again, you just pop them back in the carry case. Flashes green, so that I don't know if you see it. Flashes green, so you know there's charge in the carry case. And the thing about these is if they were run down to 0, and you were going out and you wanted to listen to something, you're thinking, like, maybe you were off out on a jog and you wanted to listen to a podcast or something like that, then these are brilliant because they will charge. In 10 minutes, they will give you 2 hours of playtime. So charge them for 10 minutes and you've got 10 hours of playtime. 2 hours of 10 hours. Start again. Charge them for 10 minutes and you will get 2 hours of playback time, which is absolutely brilliant. So they're good, they're fast charging. I say they've never run out. So, and I think I've only charged them twice, and I've had them for a long time now, many months, and use them pretty much every day. So they do have a battery life, says, of about 37 hours, but with the charger, constantly charging them up, they last for a long time. So yeah, I would particularly recommend these earbuds. Absolutely love them. As I say, only $50, guys, $49.99. Earbuds. They make a great present as well for $50. Anyone's birthday is coming up. Valentine's Day, make a nice little surprise Valentine's gift. This will be the thing, guys. Valentine's gift. The ladies will think there's a ring in it. Actually, has just a pair of earbuds. I know which I'd rather have. There you go. Don't tell me I don't help you out. And as I said, the reason I bought those is because when I upgraded my iPhone, I did have a 6S Plus, and I upgraded to an iPhone 12 Pro. This is said iPhone, and what I love about iPhones is that they update them pretty much every year with lots of different things, and you have to wonder, how good is the update? Well, the big plus on this for us is that the Apple updated their iPhone 12 and they made the iPhone 13 and iPhone Pro, etc. And what did that do for us? Why is that so good? It's because you can now get iPhone 12 Pros, which are amazing phones, for only $807. This one is in the carousel right now. $807 for a reconditioned iPhone 12 Pro, fully unlocked, so good to go straight out the gate. Absolutely fantastic. And these phones are, I have to say, this one, the reason I love the iPhone 12 is they did the serious upgrade on the camera. The reason I had the iPhone 6S Plus initially was because of the image. It was the first one with the image stabilization on video that they used. This camera was a bit of a game changer. It doesn't just have digital zoom, it actually has telephoto zoom, so it uses a zoom with a different lens, so you don't lose any of the clarity of the picture. And also, even with the digital zoom on that, it's amazing. It has an anti-bleed section. You can also, with your photos and your videos, you can set it in the settings. There's lots of things you can do in the settings, and you can set your images to raw, RAW, and that will give you a whole raft of extra control and extra editing ability. If you've got a camera, if you're into your photography, you can shoot in raw, then you've got full control over what you can do with your picture at the end. So that is really cool. The video is amazing, and I used it back in the end of November. My nephew got married in it was a hotel, but it was converted abbey in the UK, Coombe Abbey, just outside Coventry, if you're interested. And it was, so the lighting in there wasn't so good. It was a little bit iffy, but this phone and the camera deals with low light in a spectacular fashion. It is amazing. And so I was able to shoot and get some brilliant video and photos by using this iPhone 12 Pro. Really, really good phone. It has amazing processing power. The battery life actually is pretty good. You can charge it wirelessly, so I'm hoping to get some wireless chargers that hopefully are winging their way to me, so I can test them and show them. But you can also have a fast charge. I mean, you can use your old charger and it will be slow, but it also has a very fast charge capability. You have to buy that extra, but I think it was only $25 I paid. But that then charges your phone from pretty much 0 to full in about an hour and a half. And why is that important? Because we like to drain the phone. I know some of you like to keep your iPhone. You go into a cold sweat if your battery life drops below 75%. You think, oh my God, I'm going to run out. I let mine go right the way down. I get a little bit nervous at about 10%, because I'm using it a lot. I use it a lot for filming. I use it a lot. I'm going to be using it a lot for drone flying. I'll come to that a little bit later as well. If you're interested in drones, stick around. I've got a couple of corkers for you later on. They're in the carousel if you want to check them out beforehand. But yeah, these these phones. So the battery drains down, and it's just battery management. If a lot of the time we constantly charge our phone battery, and that takes the life out of it. So what you want to do ideally is to drain the phone battery as low as you can go, and then recharge from scratch, and that's battery memory, and it won't get distorted. So the ability the ability to actually have your phone charge really fast is a bit like the earbuds. If you can charge it really quickly, then you're going to be good to go. And again, if you're using it, if you do a lot of traveling, you might be having your maps or your GPS on. That takes up a lot of phone battery power. You will have a lot of apps running in the background as well. That can drain your phone power. But actually, interestingly, I can't show you because I'm actually, you have to use an iPhone, or you have to have an iOS device to go live on Amazon initially. So I can't show you, but basically, if you're on an iPhone and you scroll, you can pull your open apps up on your screen. And in the past, you'd be flicking one at a time to get rid of them. On the iPhone 12, 3 fingers up, and you get rid of 3 at a time. And so you clear your cache of background apps really fast. So that is a brilliant tip for the iPhone. There's some other great things it does. I'm going to have to do a little shoppable video with some tips and tricks all about the iPhone 12 Pro, because it is a really, really clever piece of kit. And as I say, the best thing about them is, when they came out, they were retailing at like $1,500 or so. And so now to get them at $807 is an absolute bargain. And to be honest, having looked at the 13, I know it does a couple of little bits on with the camera, but from what I can tell, there's not enough change in the iPhone 12 Pro to the iPhone 13 Pro that would make me want to have the iPhone 13 Pro. Maybe the 14, they might have some additional features, but when we seldom, if you're just using your phone as a phone, to make and receive calls, scroll your social media, check your emails, then your phone life is going to last a couple of days at least. If you're using it for its full potential. So you're videoing, you're photoing, you're editing. I edit. I can edit videos here. I use the iMovie. I've got a couple of other little apps that I use for editing photos. It does brilliant work. And as I say, you can take your photos in RAW, which is a big update, and that's great. But you have to go in. It won't automatically show you that in the camera settings. You have to go into the settings and switch that on. There's lots of things in the settings on these iPhones that you can switch on and off. You know, you can fix it so that when you switch it on, Siri will tell you how much battery life you have left in, as an example. But it doesn't do it automatically. It will show you. But it is brilliant. It's in the carousel right now for $807, and say it is superb. On some of the Keto Nick shows I just go through and I just use this phone as opposed to the webcam. Now, also, of course, this shoots in 4K ultra high definition. So the video quality is awesomely good. You can also switch it down to 1080p, which is standard high definition. We can't demonstrate that on this live stream because this live stream, Amazon allows us to stream at 720p, which is standard definition. So that's the definition that you get on a DVD player, as an example. And one of the reasons for that is that the bigger the video file, the more high definition you're going to use, that will be a bigger video file, which will take more data to stream to our laptops, our iPads, our phones, our mobile devices, basically. So don't use up all your data just by streaming this video. But standard definition, I think you agree, is absolutely fine. Does the job beautifully well. Guys, if you've got any questions, please do pop them in the chat. Ask away. If I don't know the answer, I shall find out and let you know. You can follow me on Amazon. Go to nickwood.live if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube. Then go over to Amazon. This is an Amazon live stream. And if you're watching on Amazon, please do, on the bottom left-hand corner, please do hit that follow button. You won't get spammed with lots of emails notifying you when I go live. It's a very light touch notification. Basically, it'll just put my stream into a little different section of your live stream in general, and so then you'll just see me live. It'll just have a little sign saying live when I'm live. That's all it is, but it makes a world of difference to me. So, but it's nice low touch. It won't be a distraction. So if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, please do come on over to the nickwood.live channel over on Amazon, where you can join in. You can see the carousel of all the products as well. And the reason I'm live streaming in multi locations is because I'm using a software called B.Live. It is my favorite software for live streaming. And if you want to know more information, please just do get in contact with me. I've got a discount code that will allow you a 30% discount. Well, two things: allow you a free trial and a 30% discount should you love it and I love it. And that's on both monthly and annual subscriptions. So, and if you do that, if you come through my link, I'll show you how to use it as well. That's how we do that. Now, also, if you're interested in becoming, this is all about the kit I use for live streaming and live streaming here on Amazon. But if you're interested in learning how to become an Amazon live stream influencer, if that's interest to you, then I have a weekly live Zoom training, 2 p.m. in the UK, so that's 9 a.m. Eastern. 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK. It's a live Zoom call where I give a little bit of a teach, and then it's like 45 minutes Q&A to bring you through, show you what you need to do, get you started so that you can just use the products that you have around your home and actually make money and live stream as an Amazon associate, as an Amazon live stream influencer. And let you know, I get thousands of views, live stream views every day. It's absolutely amazing. So if that's what you're interested in, then nickwoodlive.com, go register for that. So it's a live Zoom call, where I can show you how to get started and help you on your way. My name is Nick Wood. I'm based in the UK, but I'm live streaming not only to Facebook and YouTube, but also to Amazon.com. So that's the #1 Amazon site. And why I love it, because Amazon has 150 million Amazon Prime members. So these are guys like me and you, Prime members. Though Amazon has our credit card, debit card details. We can order with one click, and we get next day delivery, and in some cases same day delivery, all included in our Amazon Prime monthly subscription. So I would also I need to put an Amazon Prime link in the carousel so that you can come and join us on Amazon Prime, like 150 million other people, which is all good, all good. So yeah, so don't forget to unmute. Don't forget to hit that follow button. And now, guys, I want to talk to you about the camera I'm using right now. This is, I think, one of the best cameras you can get, particularly for the money. It's a Logitech Hd Pro webcam C920. It is amazing value at the moment, $69.90 in the carousel, so under $70. This camera, it not only is a great camera, you can film yourself or live stream in 1080 high definition. You can, I know we're doing 720 here, but you can do that. You can record in high definition, and you can create all sorts of video with it. It also has its own microphone, so it's an upgrade on your audio as well. I was saying earlier that, you know, when you're live streaming initially, you first thing you do is you use your you update your camera and your audio, because people will be much more forgiving for you if you've got good audio. But how do I show you this camera? Right, well, I'm going to put a new camera on the screen. So this camera is going to be my built-in camera. I'm just going to mute it before I put it in the stream. So we now have, so this is the Logitech camera, and this is the built-in spell it right, camera, so you can tell the difference. Okay, so Logitech built-in. Now I can tweak the built-in a little bit better because I've got some yellowy light coming down here, but the Logitech has dealt with it superbly because it's got that functionality already built in and automated. And what I love about this, and this is the same for any Logitech camera, guys, is that, let me show you. I'm going to show you the camera. Let me just switch off that. There we go. So this is, let's say, prove that I have this camera, as if that wasn't proof enough. So this is the Logitech camera. As you can see, totally adjustable, and big up to my friend Stephen Healy for reminding me of that this last week. It also has a screw mount on the bottom, so you can screw it into the tripods that I was showing you earlier. You can just screw this camera into those, and it will be rock solid. But as most people do, we tend to have it sitting on our Macs and our PCs. I'm just going to try and get that so that I'm in the proper. That's better. So I'm in the right frame. Yeah. So if it's sitting on the Mac or on your PC, on your laptop, it is a brilliant camera. So it's, as you can see, it's an upgrade on what you currently have. Now, the other brilliant thing about these cameras is the extra fun you can have with them and do with them. So as an example, same camera, same time, got the green screen behind me, you can do lots of different things. And how can I do that? Well, it's because they all come with some software called Logicapture. Now, because I'm using B.Live, I can share with you how Logicapture works. So you can actually see this in action. And this is what makes these Logitech cameras just unbelievably good. Right, so let me share my screen. and let's go share and window, Logitech Capture, share, and that is now going to share that in stream and make it muted just to be on the safe side. Now where's my camera? It might have mucked. Now I might have mucked this up by quit that. I might have mucked this up by showing you that that camera with my green screen behind already. I'm just looking for these. So that's a Pro Webcam. That's good. It says okay. Let's switch it off and switch it on again. Okay, so that's now to screen capture. Display. Let me put it back onto the webcam. That's better. That's more like it. Whew. For a minute there, I thought I'd really messed that up. But so yeah, so this is the software which comes. Free software comes with all Logitech cameras. You will not believe it. So this is amazing what you can do with this free software. It takes it to another level. Let me just show you. So I've got my BeLive in the bottom. So this is we can first thing. So we can decide what we want priority, frame rate or exposure. I got it on frame rate. You have the zoom, so you can zoom in and you can pan to the left, to the right, up and down. You can reset. Reset that. You've got auto focus, auto white balance, so you can change. You know, if you might be looking a little bit pale, you want to be looking a little bit less pale, you can change that. Anti flicker. Image settings, you can play around with the brightness, the contrast, the saturation, which is all good. This is the bit that allows me to do bang. There you see, I need more light to get it properly out, but that allows me to knock out the green screen and put in a lovely background like I had earlier, and it's chroma key, so you can use green, blue. You can actually pick a color. It's great. You can flip the source. I'll take that back off so you can see it. And the nice thing is you can have you get two. You can have two displays. Let's go to screen capture. So you can have two displays sources. So you have them both, and down here, so you can flip between the first one and the second one, and you can have, like I'm doing in BeLive, you can have one in the corner, the other one in the corner. And this is really important. If you know, one of the side hustles that I talk about in my book, Side Hustles That Actually Work, and a lot of people are doing this, is the ability to actually teach what you know. And there are so many online courses, and sometimes even if it was just a good lead magnet, we often talk about leading with value. So is there something that you could talk about, teach a little bit? I should do this really. If I put this into a little course, I could have a PDF I could make a little workbook that people can read along, give them some exercises, and then record video. So use this camera, this software, to record myself delivering a video lesson or several video lessons. And there's software that we can use, free software, system.io, one of the softwares that I use. Again, so if you want to learn more about that, then pop over and see my YouTube channel, nickwoodvideo.com, and I've got lots of training videos over there. So you can teach what you know really simply here. And you've got the record, you can take a screenshot, that's a little camera, take a picture of yourself on screen. The other things you can do, you got this text here. So you can, in this bottom corner, you can see that. So I can hide it, I can show it, I can change all in real time. I can change the color of it like that. So I've got full color control. I can be any color you like on that, and I can have it up there forever or as a certain time. As I say, I can show it, or I can hide it. I can have a border, a background around it as well. We've got filters that you can put on. There's a paid version which will unlock more filters, but you can do lots of things with different filters. And as you can see, this red border around me, I've got full control over borders, the color, the size. I can make it a thick border. make it a thinner border. So all these things, and then also you have a transition. So if I'm going from one scene to another, I can have a little transition dropped in as well. So you've got so much control. It's like a little video editing suite that comes with your Logitech cameras. So you can have this one is the Logitech Hd Pro. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite. I've had it for a few years now. Has never let me down. Always is good. And as I say, you can record in 1080 HD, or so, which is high definition, and yeah, what's not to love? And it is absolutely a brilliant piece of kit. So I would certainly, for the $69, guys, go fill your boots. Go check it out in the carousel. I mean, you can have a check out. They've got some Logitech cameras which will shoot in. Actually, I've changed the settings of the camera, giving that demonstration. But as you can see, you've got you've got other Logitech cameras, so you can actually get Logitech cameras which can film in ultra 4K ultra high definition as well. So what's not to love? Go check them out. But this one I'm using right now, the 920, is a brilliant camera. As I say, it comes with that amazing Logi Capture software, which allows you to do so much more as well. It just takes what was a great camera and just makes it into a fantastic camera. So go check those out. Okay, guys, so next up in the carousel is we've got some lights, and these lights, I love them. These are my mobile. I know I have to switch them on because I've done something to my camera. These are my mobile lights from Newer, and Newer are a brilliant lighting brand. Newer, the same brand where we got the green screen and the box lights and the umbrella lights. And so these are little mobile lights, and they're dimmable. I'm going to switch them on, so you might want to look away now, because they do become very bright. This will muck up the camera even more probably. So yeah, you get them super bright. Well, look at that. Absolutely blasts me out of there. Oh, and that's brought the camera a little bit back to life. The poor camera, I'm giving it a hard time today. They come with multiple diffusers, little 2 sets of diffusers in different colors. So you've got them in red, green, yellow. I pretty much always stick with the white diffuser. You see here, lots of tiny little lights, and they work really well. I'll take Logitech off that. And again, you can angle them down, up. They come with these little stands, go to about 3 foot, if not more. Tighten that up so it doesn't keep working around. And yeah, I've used them particularly. The sun isn't shining now. Annoyingly today, the sun isn't shining because when the sun shines, it casts a big light across the backdrop of my green screen here. So I use these lights pretty much to counter that. So I can, if you see, I can use them, make them brighter. And if I've got 2 on, I can have it on the other side, so that I've got a totally same color green screen, and that allows me to do all the green screen stuff. Excuse me. And they are fully rechargeable. They just drop the battery out of the back. And I've got one. Oh, excuse me. I've got one here. And yeah, these are the batteries. Super easy. They just drop out of the back. You have your Newer charger, and just slide them in. They don't click, but you can feel that they're in because they won't fall out. And then you just plug them into the back. You've got put them in the back of your PC or your Mac, and they're super easy to use. USB, absolutely fantastic job. Love those. And they're so portable. You can have them anywhere, and it's always good to control your lighting. I might need to just do something with mine now to get the camera back on track. We'll go with what we have. Let's see what it looks like on the screen. Oh, it's not too bad on the screen. We can go with that. But yeah, so those are the little Newer dimmable 5600K USB LED video lights. You get them in a set of 2. absolutely brilliant lights. Absolutely love them. As I say, they're totally mobile. You can take them anywhere you like. So that's all good. Guys, listen, if you're watching, I'm simultaneously broadcasting on Amazon as well as Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you for that. But hey, come over to Amazon. nickwood.live is where you want to go, and that will take you to my storefront page where the live video is playing, or one of a couple of places it's playing. And then you can click on that and join in. You can see the carousel where we have all the products that I've been talking about that I use for my live streaming. Based in the UK, but I'm live streaming in Amazon.com, so we can capture the major Amazon family. Excuse me, my voice is going. Let me just mute for 1 second. That's not so good on a live stream when your voice starts to go, and I haven't got any water close to hand. So actually what I'll do is I will show you now. Let me flip on to something else. Now in a carousel, we're talking about video and recording in high definition and ultra high definition, and we talked about the amount of data that takes if you're recording. And so like I'm using B.Live as my third-party recording software, and I know that they do a high definition recording every single time I go live, and so I don't have to download those files, but if I do, they are quite chunky files. And so if you're using high definition and certainly ultra high definition, you're going to need a portable, or I certainly use a portable backup, and I use this one. It's a Seagate Backup Plus 4 terabyte external hard drive. Seagate are absolutely brilliant. They do amazing these backup drives. I got this one initially as a backup for my Mac on the I can't remember what they call it now, the Time Machine. So I formatted it for Time Machine and let it run. I then got a smaller one because it was 4 terabytes, which managed it much the same, and so I now use this one for record and storing my videos that I then use to edit, because these are chunky files that you're going to get, and so you don't want to use up all your hard drive, because that will just slow your Mac or your PC or your laptop down. But you can just plug them in and play. Now I know you can put them up in the cloud, but I always like a little bit of a belt and braces. If I'm not connected to the internet, and there are places in the UK where you're just not, there's no decent Wi-Fi, then you've got it to hand as a backup, and they're super good. Now it's always a good idea not to drop your hard drives, because they are they're not bulletproof. So you can actually get a brilliant little carry case. Again, if you click on the link in the carousel, then you can see those accessories. I do have one, but I recently moved and I can't find it. So that's why I've not put the carry case in the carousel, because I always like to show you what it is that I'm using. So I'm just sharing with you this amazing little hard drive, which I think I might have to get another one, because there's going to be some serious videoing going on. If you're into drones, I've got a couple of little treats for you coming up right now. I was recently contacted by Holystone drone manufacturers that have drones on Amazon, and they've sent me a couple. This is the first one. This is a Holystone HS260 drone. I'll just take it out of its packet. Comes with a lovely little carry case for starters, which is really cool. And this is great. This drone records video in high definition. It's got a fixed camera on the front. Super easy. There you can see how it opens up, packages really nicely. So you have the controller that you download the app, link it to your mobile phone, so you can use that. Lifts up and that then holds your phone in front of you. Really good. You got some controls there. So you take your photos from on that. That is fantastic. So that is your remote control. You have a battery, and you've got the battery, 2 batteries. Always good to have a spare. So keep those batteries nicely charged up. Just got something in the way of that. And then this is the little drone. So this is lovely. It's quite lightweight, but you've got 4 rotary arms, as you would expect, and they just pull out quite happily. You slot the battery in the back there, just slides in quite neatly. And yeah, luckily it also comes with, because there's nothing protecting the propellers, the rotor blades, it comes with a spare set of rotor blades as well. Hopefully you won't be needing those. But as you see, it's got a fixed high definition camera in the front there as well, and it's a really good little drone. I've not had the chance to fly it yet. I only got them the other day, so I've just done the unboxing. And one of the things I needed to do was I needed to get a drone, because I'm in the UK. I needed a drone operator license and a drone flying license. So if you're in the UK, you have to do them. They're 2 separate things. The operating license costs you £9 in his yearly. The flying license, you take the theory test, which is 40 questions, and you need to get 80% right, I think. I'll double check that. But I only got 2 wrong and I passed, and that gave me my flyer's license, and the flying license lasts for 5 years. So suddenly you've got a drone photographer sitting right in front of your camera. Now, where insurance comes in is you don't necessarily need insurance if you're just a for pleasure drone flyer, but if you are using it for commercial purposes, you're shooting video that you will then make money from, get third-party liability insurance cover as well, just as a heads up. But it looks good. I can't wait. I'm waiting for a couple of good days weather. It was raining yesterday, horrible day yesterday, so I didn't really want to take it up in the rain, but I will, hopefully before the week is out, I'll be able to take that up, and not just this one either. So this is great. It's in a carousel for, and I said someone was on watching yesterday saying, my God, cheap as chips, $112, guys. That is all. And it just sits back in its little case like that. So beautiful, just easy, super easy to carry. Yeah, that's the Holy Stone drone. It's the HS260. Really cool. I keep forgetting to put the other little cover in. Full manual. Let's say comes with a manual, comes with a little screwdriver in case you need it to take some things apart, and spare rotor blades as well, just in case you're an accident. It's got some great features, automatic features with GPS, and what a great little starter drone. It says it's suitable for ages 14 and above, so it's a good little starter drone to start to play with. But I was lucky enough. Do let me know in the comments if you're into drones, if you're into drone videography. I can't wait to get out and share with you some of the films that we can come up with that. But that wasn't the only drone they sent me. No, I was very lucky indeed. They also sent me, and I'm going to put this in the carousel as well. They also sent me this, the next level up. This is the Holy Stone HS700E drone. Comes in the same sort of packaging as the previous one, but just slightly bigger. But this has the added benefit of that is a 4K ultra high definition video camera sat in the front there. It has got stabilization features so that when it videos, it is going to be rock solid. You can also twist it, you can rotate that camera through 90 degrees, so you can have your drone hovering, locked in place, and rotate the camera through 90 degrees to see different. It's 4K ultra high definition widescreen, so you're going to get amazing video from that. I cannot wait to try this out. It's going to be, I just know it's going to be epic, just by holding it and the weight of it. It also has some great features. It has the follow me feature, as did the other drone actually. So where you link it to your phone and it tracks you, so you can set it so that it follows you. I can't wait to play with that feature. That should be great fun. Can I outrun a drone? Can I outcycle a drone? Who knows? But I just full disclosure, obviously can't use a drone on a road. That would invalidate my license. But yes, you do need a license, or certainly in the UK you need a license for this one, an operating license, and you need to put your license number, your drone operating license number, on the side of the drone so it is detectable. So you have the follow me, ability, but also with GPS you can set a pre-logged course, so you can set little places it can go, so you can actually set it into a much of a big circle, so it can do its set its flight path, and you can then just watch it go around. You can then, so it depends on what you want to video. So that's a really great feature, a great benefit. You can preload your course, which is superb. But yeah, part of the things is certainly in the UK, you can't fly drones in residential areas or business areas, and you need to be 50 meters away from crowds that aren't aware you're flying your drone. So it's okay to, if the crowd knows that you're flying your drone there with you, then that's okay. But if you've got a crowded beach, and if you want to take some drone footage of the sea and you're going to fly across a crowded beach, that's a no-no, because you've got a camera on here, and you can't allow the drone to fall onto crowds. So it's like just makes sense. And in the UK, you can fly these drones up to a maximum of 120 meters, which is pretty damn high. So you're going to get some great shots from even half of that, I would suggest. But yeah, so you've got some great shots for these. I say super 4K HD widescreen rotatable camera with stability features built in. I mean, I cannot wait. It's quite it does get quite weighty when you pop the battery in the back. Sorry, I haven't got the battery to hand, but yeah, battery pops in the back. Again, you pair it to your mobile phone. So I've got it. The app is downloaded on my iPhone 12 Pro, ready to go. So yeah, so guys, let me know if you've got any other drones that you're interested in. This is if you're interested in drone videography, again, as another side hustle, you can do drone videography. Golf courses are the ones which spring to mind, being allowed to go and film the length of their golf courses, the different holes, so they can then put that video on their website or on their YouTube channel, so people can actually see how to play the hole. A number of times I've pitched up at a golf course and you don't really know where you're going, and if you don't play it regularly, you're not really au fait with whether you want to go left or right to attack a certain hole. If you've got a video there, then what's not to love? It's another brilliant benefit of having these videos, is that people can see the golf course in all its glory, and then book a game and play to their best ability, play their best golf. So that would be one idea. So this is going to go into the book Side Hustles That Actually Work, updated in 2022. So this will be something else. And this, again, guys, is this was sent to me by Holy Stone, the drone manufacturers, because they see me live streaming on Amazon Livestream. They know I'm an Amazon Livestream influencer, and they know I was interested in drones and electronic goods. So this looks like an amazing piece of kit. As I say, I cannot wait. I'm just waiting for the weather. Just waiting for the weather to get a little bit better. I didn't want to fly in rain and snow first time out yesterday, so hopefully the weather this week will get a little bit better, and so I will be able to show you in future live streams some footage. So I should record some footage and I can play the footage for you, so you can actually see it in action, because it's I say I've got massive high hopes for that piece of kit. And $334 in the carousel. Again, comes with backup batteries. You do need to buy AA batteries for the remote control unit, AA for this one, and you want AAA for the little one. That's those ones. Those aren't included, but you've got your rechargeable batteries that fly the drones included. You've got 2 of those. You've also got 2 sets of rotor blades as well, just in case you need to replace those. As I was saying to my friend Stephen Healy yesterday, it reminded me of the days when I bought a remote control car, and then within 10 minutes whacked it into a curb and took the wheels right off. I didn't buy spare wheels, so that was my remote control car career over after 10 minutes until I went back to the shop. But it took me a few days to do that, so it's always good to have some spares. So yeah, the rotor blades come, they lock in, really simple to put together. I put that together in about 5 minutes, so I shall show you that on a in-stream video. So what do I mean? Can I share with you what do I mean about a shoppable in-stream video? So while I'm using BeLive, I'm just going to share with you and show you, share this screen with you. And this is it, guys. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, come on over to Amazon. Type in nickwood.live into your browser, and that'll bring you to the Amazon channel, and that way you can see this channel here. There's my live stream channel. There's the storefront. Yes, disclaimer, I make money by doing these. If people click on the items in the carousel and then go on to make a purchase, I get attributed to that. It doesn't cost you anymore. Actually, it's some of the discounts that appear in the carousel are only while they're in the carousel, so it actually saves you money. But as you see, that's the Blue Yeti that I talked about earlier. That's my cooking equipment for the cooking show. And here, I'm going to pop them in the carousel, are my Akupa bike lights. So these are really cool bike lights. And this is a shoppable video. So these are the first 3 that have been put up. I'm waiting for Amazon to say, yep, they're okay, so that Amazon can then put them in lots of different places where people can see them. And again, if people see them, then I can make money, very small commissions from the back of them. But yeah, so there's 2 videos. Can I share with you these ones? Let me just go get a link so I can share with you this one. And so basically, you can go and see these, and this is what I'll be doing with those drones. Is I'll be taking I'll be making videos with them, taking that content and sharing it with you here on the channel, and then I can do what I'm about to do with you with these bike lights. I can share with you, while I'm talking about the drone, I can share with you what I love on these videos. So hopefully I've got the right link now, and I'm using b.live, which is great. So I click on the media button, it has a direct link to YouTube, paste in the link, push it to my staging area, and then I can show it in stream. How cool is that? So I'm going to mute myself and play you this little video. I shall hide that one. Yeah, hopefully you can hear this. So we've put the little holding attachment on. It comes in 2 rubber bits. 2 rubbers was too thick for my handlebar, so I dropped it down to 1 rubber, and then we can see I dropped it down to one rubber, so we can see now that is attached. You don't need a screwdriver or anything, because it's just hand tight, but you can actually get a little wrench on there, make it even tighter. But that is pretty rock solid. You want that pointing just slightly downwards, because obviously you don't want to blind people. And then the simple thing is to have our headlight, back light, and it literally just slips on. And you put it on, and you can feel a little a little clip under there so it makes it nice and snug, and that's all there is to it. And you can just put your light on, darker, and flashing, and that is all there is to it. What a great light, love it. See, and that's just that little video which shows you how cool those lights are, and it's well worth doing. So I'm going to be doing those with the drones, and here are the lights. I've got them in the carousel. This is because I am cycling, because I've committed to do a triathlon later on in the year. So I shall be cycling, and because it's dark still in the UK, need the bike lights on. So I've got this one. I've got this bike light set from Cooper. Really great. I mean, $25. You've got a great little backlight that just wraps around. The best place to put that would be the pole down by your saddle, so you can see that perfectly okay. Lots of different settings. The whole point is you want to be seen. So yeah, you want those settings. There, just scroll through, and as you saw there, this light is great. It's super bright, so have it pointing down, otherwise you're blind. Motorists coming the other way, that one dims it a bit, and then you can have it flashing as well, which I'm sure will get you seen, but for me, when I see that on bikes, I find that very distracting as a motorist. But they're great lights, and this feels really weighty. It's a great little bike light. So yeah, so that's why I've done that, and that's why I made those little shoppable videos. And that's what I'm saying. If you're an Amazon live stream influencer, then we can make those little videos. You can make them anyway, but you make 3, and those first 3 are waiting on Amazon to hopefully give me the green light. So yep, they pass muster, and they pass the Amazon test to be able to be shown on product pages. And again, if you've got those being shown on product pages as an element of this earn and learn live stream video, then that's how you make more money, because you get attributed to any sales. If you want to learn how to become an Amazon live stream influencer, then you're more than welcome to join me on a free Zoom training I hold every Wednesday at 2 p.m. in the UK. So that's 9 a.m. Eastern. It's a free Zoom call, live Zoom call. You just have to register. The details are scrolling across the bottom there. nickwoodlive.com takes you to the Zoom registration page. We can only have 30 people on one Zoom call at a time. We do limit it. But yeah, that's a great place. And basically I can do every week, but I do like a 15-minute teach followed by a 30-minute, maybe 45-minute Q&A, so I can answer your questions, help you get started if this is what you want to do, share with you the more details, more about the equipment I use, how we use the third-party live streaming software. There's lots of different softwares out there you can use. There's free ones, there's paid ones. I use B.Live. It's a paid one, doesn't cost a lot, but if you're interested in that, then I can obviously give you a code which gives you a free trial, and then I can give you another code if you're interested that would give you a discount on any paid subscriptions, monthly or annually. But as I say, but if that's what you're interested in, if you're interested in becoming an Amazon live stream influencer, and guys, I get thousands of views a day live streaming on Amazon, and so what's not to love? I would suggest you really do want to try this out. And if you have your own products on Amazon, if you're a drop shipper, if you're FBA, then really you want to become an Amazon live stream influencer, because then no one knows your products as well as you do. You would be the best person to explain the reasons behind why you are selling them on Amazon. You can explain the massive benefits that the features of your products give you as well. So yeah, do join me there. Like I say, totally free on a Zoom call, nickwoodlive.com. Go register for that 9 a.m. Eastern, and that's 2 p.m. in the UK. My name is Nick Wood. I'm in the UK. So it's nice and early here. It's 8:22 in the UK. So what's not to love? What else have we got here that I was going to show you? Yeah. Oh yeah, I always like to show you this. Excuse me. This is a projector, mini projector. Now I bought this. This is great. This is a 1-pad mini projector. I bought it because it was my parents' 60th wedding anniversary, and they have 4 children, me and 3 siblings. They've got 7 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. And what we wanted to do for their 60th wedding anniversary is we got photos of old photos of their wedding day, and then I made a video collage of their wedding, of their children, of their grandchildren, and then their great grandchildren. So set it to music, and it was beautiful. And the idea was we were going to just show it on my MacBook Air, but that's not got the biggest screen on the planet, and the room that we had our meal in wasn't set up for any AV. So we thought, okay, let's buy a little mini projector. Now, I didn't have super high hopes, but this projector was brilliant. It outperformed my expectation by far. It's got HDMI cable in it. You can have a USB point in it. That's what I did. I put the video on a USB, plugged it into the projector. It's got great zoom. It's got great focus, really clear, super sharp picture. This was at the end of August, so the light was still quite bright. It was an old converted manor house, so with huge windows. So we couldn't really get rid of the light so good, but it projected superbly, and we had it on a loop, and it just rolled and rolled and rolled. And it's not just the video; the audio was actually very good on it as well, because I set it to music. And what you can do, and I'm definitely going to do a little demo of this later on this week. What you can do is you can also get your Amazon Prime, with your Amazon Prime membership, go watch a movie. There's lots of movies you can watch for free. I watched one with Liam Neeson in the other day. I can't remember what it's called now. The Shooter or the Sniper, something like that. He didn't shoot many people, actually. I was a little bit disappointed, but the film was in Ultra HD, so it was super crisp. But actually, you can plug that, attach that to this projector, and you could actually have the videos or the TV shows, the videos playing projected onto a wall, so you can get that big movie experience, not just watching it through your TV, or maybe you're watching it on a laptop, or maybe you're watching it on a Mac or a PC and the screen isn't so big. Plug it into this amazing little mini projector, and you can have it playing on your wall. Make it much more like a movie theater, a cinema. I mean, you have to buy your own popcorn, get your own popcorn in, and hot dogs and whatever it is that you like to eat at the cinema. But yeah, it's great, absolutely brilliant. It's adjustable. We've got a little adjustable foot at the front there. Got infrared remote control. Lots of different ways you can use it. You can upload presentations. It'd be very good for using PowerPoint presentations, things like that. I was really, really pleasantly surprised, and they got great customer service as well. Yeah, it's a very, very nice piece of kit. So yeah, if you wanted to go check out those, I'm going to make a little video of it later on the week. In the carousel right now at $89.99. It's got 47 high star rankings. But yeah, you can plug in. You've got an Amazon Fire Stick, Roku stick, all of those. You better plug into it and play it directly through this mini projector, which is so cool. Absolutely love that. I won't take it out because I then have to put it back in. But yeah, really, really good piece of kit. Absolutely loved that. Now, just before we go, let me just talk to you again. If you want to be a live stream influencer, we have to live stream. We have to have an iOS device before we go live, and I've got it in the carousel now because I think it's a real bargain. These are preconditioned iPhone 12 Pros, reconditioned iPhone 12 Pros, fully unlocked, and they're in the carousel for $807. This phone, this is an iPhone 12 Pro, is brilliant. The camera on it is amazing. It shoots in 4K ultra high definition if you want. It's got an amazing low light sensor. It has a telephoto lens. In previous iPhones and cameras, it would be a digital zoom, which basically is just that, digital, so it can only go a certain level. But this, it switches to a telephoto lens. It's got its own lens, so when you're zooming, you're actually zooming with a lens as opposed to just digital. You then have the digital zoom on top of that as well. Also, it's got some anti-bleed, so it picks up and is really crisp as well. You can really go to town with these. Also, you probably might not know that you have the ability to shoot pictures in RAW, RAW, which gives you absolute control over how that picture then looks, and you've got the RAW editing software that you can use as well. That is a massive game changer. If you didn't realize that and you're into your photography, to be able to shoot in RAW and edit in RAW on your phone is absolutely amazing. And as I say, it deals with low light in spectacular fashion. Absolutely brilliant low light, both in video and in with photos. So there you go. That is it. That's the iPhone 12 Pro. Absolutely brilliant little phone, and it is in the carousel right now at $807. So it's cheaper than it always used to be, because they brought out the iPhone 13 Pro. But it's all good. All right. Anyway, here you go. So that is it. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Amazon, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. If you've been watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you as well. And I hope you did come over to the Amazon page, nickwood.live. It's where I live stream every single day. I'll be live streaming again a bit later with some more kit that we can share. So if you've got any questions, please do pop them in the comments and I can answer them later on. I'll be back later on today. Not sure when just yet, because I've got some house maintenance to do before then. So but I will be back again tomorrow for sure at 7 a.m. in the UK, which I think is either 10 or 11 p.m. Pacific time, west coast of the States. So yeah, hopefully see you then. But until next time, be safe whatever you're doing and take care. So that is live streaming on Amazon. Thank you for watching on Amazon. Really appreciate that. And this is one of the things that I noticed. So on Amazon this morning, that'll have been about 600 views, less than I get in the afternoon, but the engagement is higher. The unmute rate is up, and the click-through rate is better. So there's some good product clicks there as well. So that's it. That's Tuesday morning done. If you're watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you again.